This is really cute, Stephanie. Thank you so much. It's giving summer. It's giving summer. I would rather be a part of another valuable community and just have the pink as an aesthetic than be a part of the pink community and have the weight of being superficial on my shoulders. I don't want to like throw out names like that, but it was a big company. It was NBC, and they just did not, the recruiter just did not get on the phone call. And I have absolutely no idea if you guys can see me or not. Hi guys, I have no idea if you guys can see me or not because you guys know my camera's broken, so hopefully you can see me. But I have gotten some mail, so I'm gonna share with you dolls the mail that I got, the packages. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Z and I do tons of fun feminine content. Okay dolls, so I have some mail here. Hopefully you guys could see me okay. I'm going to be doing a life update with you guys in just a minute. I think it's very fitting seeing as how I haven't been vlogging that much. So I think I'm going to do this every month so you guys can get an update and just keep on track with me, especially because the vlogs are not going to be as consistent as my other content. So this is just a good way for me to check in with you guys and for you guys to check in with me. Comment below, you guys, what's going on with you in your life. I really like to know. Give me an update on you. So I got my wedding invitation, and I'm turning it around so you guys don't see my address, for my brother's wedding next month in June. I am so excited for the both of them to be getting married. It's long overdue. She's a wonderful girl, and my brother and her are like almost perfect together. So I'm so happy for them, and I'm excited to be going to a wedding because you guys, I love weddings, and it's mainly just the decor and all of that. Like, I love to see it, so I'm super excited. But I wanted to open up this cute little card, and it's in this like teal blue color. So let me just get my knife. I'm so excited to see. Oh my god, even the stamp is like so cute, and the way she wrote my name on the invitation, like the font is so pretty. It's so cute. Okay, it has tons of information on here, so I can't really show you guys, otherwise you will see the address for the wedding and all of that. It is so cute. It's so spring. It has like flowers, pink flowers. It's cute. It's like kind of like a green, and it looks like, just judging by the invitation, the color scheme looks like a like pastel greens, neutrals, and white type of theme, which is really, really pretty, and also pops of pink, and I love it. So they have the little reception invitation or information card here, and then they also have like the information to their website with my password, where I can like reserve my seat and everything and pick out my dinner. And then they also have like oh, it says together with their families. Oh, so cute. Request the honor of your presence at their wedding. It's so, oh y'all, like, I don't know why, but weddings make me cry. And it's not even like the whole romantic side of it that makes me cry. It's just more or less like, it's just so beautiful. That's all I can say. Okay, so that was so cute. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you guys that. I thought that the card was going to be like, the information was going to be inside of a card, not on the front. Like it was like a one card situation. So I couldn't show you the information, but it was super cute. The next thing I'm going to share with you guys is Stephanie from SL Miss Glam did send me her new brushes, you guys. And like, Stephanie girl, if you keep coming out with cute brushes, like, I'm not going to use them. I already have 2 other brush sets from her, and my favorite one is the Baby Doll, I think it's called. It was the light pink one. The light pink one with the white brush heads and the light pink stone, so that very baby pink color. I love that one. And then she sent me another brush set as well that I have. And the thing is, when it comes to your brushes, girl, they're so pretty, I can't use them, so that's the problem. But I think in today's video, I'm finally going to go ahead and like give you guys a review of the brushes and let you guys know what I think about them. Now, I am not a makeup artist, so take with it what you will, but I am going to be trying out the makeup brushes today. I will be sure to link these boxes below for you dolls. And yeah, it's so pretty. Like, let's go ahead and just open it up. Oh, she sent me a cute little card. It says thank you for your order, and it says dual pink 10-piece brush set and luxe makeup case. So that's really cute. I love her packaging, y'all already know. Now, Stephanie, if you are not familiar with her, she does have a YouTube channel and she does pink content as well. She's like one of the OG pink girlies that I started to follow when I first started to get onto YouTube, or like start watching YouTube. And her story is just so inspiring. Like, you guys just have to go to her channel and watch and learn her story. But to deal with the elements that she deals with and also be so successful and come out on top and push the way that she does with her life, considering, you know, her condition, she's just such an inspiring person. And I haven't met her in person. I hope to one day, but I feel like she's very, very genuine, nice person from what I can see. So yeah, anyways, enough rambling. This is what the brush set looks like. It came in this like little beige dust bag. It's like a champagne color, really cute. I actually save all of her little dust bags because I use these when I go traveling to pack stuff in. Oh my god, look at how cute. So it's like a little travel case. This is perfect for like a weekend away. It also has like some heart charms on the why can I not talk today? Because I never can talk. It also has these heart charms on the zipper, really cute. And then she went with like a silver and pink theme, which I don't see a lot of. I normally see like a lot of pink and gold, which y'all know I'm a gold baby. But I really like what she did with this. Like, this pink color is so cute with silver. And now I have like a silver makeup bag. It says SL Miss Glam Stay Sparkly. Super, super cute. Love this bag. It's like a, I don't know how to describe this pink color. It's giving sorbet. I don't know why, like pink sorbet, but it's a fun summer color. Oh, okay. So here's what the inside of the bag looks like. It's really soft. I don't know what material she used, but it's really soft. So you have a pocket here where you can put like your brushes, and then, or I guess palettes if you wanted to, and then some more brush inserts there. I hope you guys can see. I can't tell, and it's frustrating me. Like, you guys tell I'm so bothered. I'm like, I can't see myself. I don't know what's happening, but it's really nice and soft inside. I love these little cute makeup bags. I save them to travel with all the time. I have tons of them. So yeah, this is really cute, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into the brushes, you guys. So there's five brushes. Yeah, there are 5 brushes. So this is the first, why can I not talk? This is the first brush, and it looks like it's like a 2-way brush. So, ooh, that slid off. So, oh, it just feels so silky. Like, how can I use this, Stephanie? Like, you give me a brush this cute and you want me to put makeup on it and dirty it? Like, there's no freaking way. Like, girl, stop. It's a 2-sided brush, and it has like rhinestones. Like, you guys, this is so freaking cute. I don't know how I'm gonna use this today, but the plan is to try them out. Okay, and here's another one. Okay, so this one is the tapered powder brush, and then this side is the flat powder brush, and then there's another dual brush, and this is the powder brush, and this one is the foundation brush. That's interesting. I feel like this is a contour brush, but it says foundation. We're gonna try it out. Like I said, Stephanie knows makeup, I don't. So I'm gonna trust her and try it out the way that she intended. Like, girl, this is just so pretty. Oh, all of them are dual end brushes, you guys. I was wondering, because it said a 10-piece makeup brush kit, but I only saw 5 brushes. Duh, girl. Okay, so this is the angled contour brush. So this is the contour brush. And then this one is the flat brush. So cute. Okay, and then have this one. And this one is, what is this one? Oh, this is the fluffy blending brush. And then this one is the large blending brush. She packaged everything so well too. Like all of the brush heads had these little things on them, and then each individual brush was wrapped, and then all of them were wrapped together in a plastic case, and then inside of the bag, and then inside of the dust bag. So she really does a good job at her packaging. I really like that. Okay, so this is the crease brush, and then this one is the eyeshadow brush. And you guys, don't mind the nails, just don't mind them. This one came out really, really bad. Like this hand came out bad. I had glue all over. Girl, don't worry about it. So you guys, those are all of her brushes. How cute. And like her box is so cute and pink. I love getting cute pink packages, so I'm excited to try those. Okay, so the next thing I received is my summer 2024 FabFitFun box. You guys, I've never tried this before, and I've always wanted to try like a subscription like FabFitFun. I just thought it would be a great way to try out products that I wasn't sure I wanted to invest into, like the big bottle of it, you know what I mean? I just thought it was a great way to try out products for more of an affordable way, rather than investing without knowing, you know, how it was. So I thought FabFitFun would be a great way to do that, because they provide you products for like a more affordable cost. So what I've gathered from it is it's more or less like a subscription service, and you go on each month, they upload their inventory worth of products that you get to choose from, and you choose a few items to go into your FabFitFun box, and then each month you get new items to choose from. So if that makes sense, you get to try new items each month, and I just thought it was a good idea, and I've always wanted to try it. So they did reach out to me. This is not sponsored, and neither, just let me say right off the bat, and none of this stuff is sponsored. Stephanie just sent me the brushes. She's been sending me brushes for a while now, and I just really appreciate that, because like she doesn't have to do that. Like it takes money and time to put into making these products and putting them up for sale. So to just send me a free pair of makeup brushes, like that is just so kind of her. And then also FabFitFun this is not a sponsored video either. They just reached out to me and said, hey, we wanted to know if you'd like to try one of our boxes. So they just sent it over as PR. So I'm just going to share with you guys what's inside of the box. Now, mind you, I made a big mistake, y'all. And I accidentally picked out 2 boxes, because the first time I put my wrong email address, I put my personal email address in instead of my brand email address in, and what happened was they sent 2 boxes when I was only supposed to put in 1. So the first time I put the wrong email address in, and then they hit me up and was like, hey, we didn't see you did you choose your products for your box this month? We didn't see, you know, your order. And I was like, oh, I thought I put it in. And they were like, please, you know, redo it. So I redid it, and comes to find out I got sent 2 boxes. So I think it's just a case of using 2 email addresses, okay, on my account. So anyways, let's get into what's in the box. Hopefully we have enough time. Okay, guys, so here's what the inside of the box looks like. Oh, that's cool. It's giving summer. It's giving summer. So here's the funny thing too. The first time I ordered the box, there was things on there that the second time I put my order in wasn't there anymore, so I had to choose a different item. So some of the stuff will be different, but for the most part, these boxes should be almost identical, because I placed the order twice. Okay, so the first thing is the Amika Mirror Ball Protected Antioxidant Shampoo and the High Shine Protected Antioxidant Conditioner. I've never tried this brand before, but I heard they are a very good brand, so we're gonna try it out. Now, I am picky about my hair products, and I am gonna be honest with you guys on how I feel about this when we try it out. Maybe we can try it out in a spring hygiene routine video. Maybe that would be a good idea. Yeah, but I'm really picky about my hair products, but I love the packaging for summertime. I mean, It's super cute. So they sent that over, and then they also sent over the Amika Smooth Over Frizz Fighting Treatment. It's like an oil, I think. Love this color combination. I'm gonna let you guys know because I do have really frizzy hair, so I'm definitely gonna let you dolls know. And then this I saw and I was like, I have to have this because I have been wanting for so long to try the Glow Recipes watermelon line and their skincare, but they are so expensive that I'm just like, I cannot do it. It's not worth it. It's not an emergency. So when I saw they had Glow Recipe available this month, I definitely had to pick it up. So I picked up the Glow Recipe Watermelon Hyaluronic Clay Pore Tightening Facial Refining Exfoliating. Girl, I don't know. I think it's just a mask, okay? I think it's a clay mask, but look at this. You guys, look at how cute. God. Oh, let me see. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, my camera shut off and I literally filmed me unboxing everything and the camera literally died. So I think the last product I showed you guys was the Amika Smooth Frizz Treatment. I think I showed you guys this. I got another one in the other box, so I have 2 of these. So if they are good, the good thing is I have 2. Also, the consistency is more or less like it looks like a gel. I thought it was going to be an oil, but it looks like it's more of a gel. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not really a gel person for my hair. I don't really like to put gel in it, so we'll see. I think that's where I left off at. Okay, so the next products I'm so happy about, and I think this is where I left off. I don't know, I can't remember where I left off, you guys, but I did get the Glow Recipe Watermelon Face Mask, and I also got another one in the other box, so I got 2, so hopefully it's really good because then I'll have a backup. But you guys, I'm gonna show you this because the packaging on this is so freaking cute. And it says, "Hey Glow Gang, we're committed to respecting your skin and the environment. Sustainability is part of our mission and we're constantly working to be more eco-conscious." Look at how cute the packaging is. You open that, it has like a cute watermelon. I can't. I feel like if I wasn't like an actor, I would probably be an interior designer who also owned like a marketing firm that does like packaging. I don't know, girl. Package design is what I'm saying. But look at this. It's so freaking cute. The lid is matte. It's the perfect light baby pink color. This is my favorite pink color. Let's smell her and see how she smells because y'all know me. I'm a scent person. If it don't smell right, I can't get with it. Ooh, don't get it all over me. Ooh, it smells really nice. It's like a sweet, fresh scent. It definitely smells like a clay mask, but there's like a sweet undertone to it. It kind of smells bubblegummy to me and less watermelon. But what I can tell you that I'm happy about is this jar is pink. It's super cute, and I'm happy about that because once I use all the face mask, I'm probably going to keep the jar and put other products in here. The face mask, however, is like this creamy, milky white color with like little black specks in it. That's super, super cute. I love their packaging. I mean, I know you shouldn't like buy things for the packaging. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. I get it. But sometimes, like, I'm not gonna deny the attraction I have to cute packaging. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. So that's super cute. I have to, like I said, hopefully they're really good because then I have a backup of it. I'm also thinking, I don't know, I haven't made a decision yet, but maybe I'll do like a giveaway and put some of this stuff in a giveaway for you dolls. I don't know yet because I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a giveaway, when I want to do it, and what I want it to be. Because you guys know I always do like themed giveaways. And I was thinking, like, for sure I want to do a like Christmas giveaway because I've been doing that for the past few years. So for sure I want to do that, but I want to do something before that Christmas giveaway. So I'm still trying to decide. I also was like, do I want to make it a juicy giveaway? You guys, you comment below. Let me know if you have ideas for giveaway. And girl, don't be crazy telling me like, oh, give me a Chanel or Louis Vuitton. Girl, anyways, I also picked 2 mascaras. Well, it's the same mascara, but I got 2 of them, obviously. This is the Blink Lash Extension Tubing Mascara, and I've been needing a new mascara, so I was like, why not just try a new one since it's free? Like, why not? So this is what it's looking like. It's like this plum purple and rose gold packaging. That's really cute, actually. I got it in the color black. I normally get my my mascara in blackest black, but I just went for a very neutral, like black color. What did I just say? See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about that creators do, where we just say a bunch of random shit that we... Okay, stop talking. Okay. Oh, I don't really like the spoolie on this. I'm not one of the I don't like the rubbery plastic spoolies. I like a nice brush. So I don't know about this. We're gonna give her a try though, and we're gonna see. I think this might be nice for the bottom lash. I don't know about top lash. I feel like that's not gonna do me good, but I will definitely let you guys know. Did it the same color? Yeah, black. Okay, so what else did we get? This is fun, FabFitFun. Okay, so we got an Alley Oop 11th Hour Cream Eyeshadow and Liner Stick in the color Baby Pearl, and this is a shimmer. I got this because, okay, so I stopped putting like shimmery eyeshadows all over my eye. For the most part, I only add like shimmer in the inner corners and on the top. I just like more of a natural eye look now, and anytime I want to do glam, I use like a tiny bit of shimmer. I don't know if it's just me getting older, but the whole lid looking like a disco ball is just not for me. So I thought this little shimmer liner stick would be good for that, like to just be really easy. Instead of me using a brush and like water, I could just use the cream liner stick and it would just be so quick and easy. So here's what it looks like. Okay, let's see how much product's in there. Oh, that's a lot of, oh, she going off. That's a lot of length. That's a lot of product. So that's really, really good, you guys. It is in like the champagne color, which, let me just see. Okay, so that is what the color is giving. That's a pretty color. I do feel like it's really close to my natural skin tone a little bit, so it might not, you know, pop as much as I was hoping, but we're gonna try it out and see. That's really nice, and it did glide on my skin really nicely as well. So the next thing that I picked up is another makeup item. You guys, I'm not like a huge makeup girly. I feel like there was a point in my life where I wouldn't go outside without wearing makeup. Like I had to have my makeup on or I was not leaving the house. And now I'm at a point where I leave the house probably 80% of the time without makeup, and then the rest of the time, like well, I don't really leave my house at all, but the 20% of the time that I do wear makeup is when I film videos or if I have an audition. So I'm just getting more comfortable with like my natural skin, my natural face. Like even the blemishes, I'm just getting more comfortable with them. I'm just like, that's just a blemish that I have on my face. It's not a big deal. So I just haven't been wearing makeup that much, but I did want to try out some new products, but I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. So I've been wanting to try Fenty Beauty. So when I saw FabFitFun had Fenty Beauty, y'all know I had to try and go ahead and pick it up. I do have two eyeshadow, like small eyeshadow palettes from Fenty, but they were gifted to me by my twin sister. And so I didn't really pick out the colors. I just got them for free. So this one is like one that I've got to pick out. And Fenty Beauty is really expensive in my opinion. Like some of these makeup, like makeup in general is expensive. So it's nice that I get to try it out for free. So this is the Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatt Fluid Freestyle Highlighter. And it's in the color Vintage Velour number 2. I don't have any cream highlights, so I thought that this would be a good way to try it. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a really pretty rose gold champagne color. I live for the golds on my skin. I also like her packaging. It's really cute. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a swatch. I'm just gonna put a little bitty bit because ooh, that might be a little too pigment for me for a lighter. Let me blend it in. Oh, it's actually really wearable. Okay, you guys, I like blended it in. When you first put it on, it's super pigmented. It looked like paint. Like it looked darker than the eyeshadow, like paint. But when you smooth it out, it's like a nice natural glow. I could definitely see me wearing this on like a regular basis, like my everyday, or even to the beach. I think it will be just a nice shimmer on my natural skin with just this to give it like a little pop on the beach. So that's cute. I'm so excited about this. Like, you guys, already the cost of the box gone. Like, just with Fenty Beauty being in here, the glow recipe, like the cost of the box, like the rest of the products are pretty much free. Like, honestly. The next thing that they gave me is the Freck OG. This is a long wearing freckle makeup. Okay, I'm not really into that. I know that that's trending. Like, the little girlies are putting freckles, fake freckles on their face. I just feel like I have enough like freckles and blemishes and things. I don't really need anything else on my face. I don't know, maybe one day I might get into it, but right now I'm not really into it. What color is this? It doesn't say the color. Okay, so it looks like this, you guys. I'm just gonna put a little dot. Yeah, it's like brown. It's like a very dark coffee colored brown. I don't know, you guys. This is something I feel like might go in a giveaway or might be gifted away to like a friend or a family member, but that's just what it looks like. And I think you're supposed to pat it from what I heard. Yeah, so that's what it's giving. I don't think I'm gonna get much use out of that, unfortunately, but if you're a girly that's into the freckles, then you might want to look at the FabFitFun box and girl, get you some freckles. The last two things I got were jewelry pieces, because as you guys know, lately I've been really trying to invest into quality jewelry pieces. You all saw my closet clean out where I cleaned out all of my jewelry, so now I'm looking for more jewelry, and I got this Danny Joe anklet, and I thought this would be cute for the summer. I don't know if I said this in a previous video, probably did, but for the summer my vibe is white, like white on tan skin with gold accents. Like, that's my vibe. Of course, you dolls know I'm always going to be dressing in pinks, and I'll always accent with like pink, but I just feel like my summer vibe is going to be white. I normally go with like bright neon colors and stuff, but this year, like last year was definitely a Barbie year, so I did hot pink, but this year I think it's going to be white. I think even my toes, I'm going to wear a white manicure probably all summer long, but I was looking for an anklet to pair with that on the beach, because I do plan on going to the beach more this year. I can't believe how unfrequently I visit the beach, being that I live in a beach state. It's just crazy to me. But here is the cute little anklet. You guys, how cute is this with like a tan and white toes? Like, y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. This is so freaking cute. And I actually don't have any anklets, I don't think, right now at the moment. I used to wear them all the time, but then I don't know, I feel like I wasn't into them anymore, and then now I'm like back into them. I don't know. I got this cute necklace by Bachari. Never heard of this brand before. I also have never heard of the Danny Joe brand. So like I said, this is a good opportunity to like try out products you've never tried before or brands you've never tried before. I don't think anything in here I've ever tried before. Yeah, none of the stuff I've tried. So of course you can also choose things that you know you like as well, because they have some of that stuff on there as well, but it's just nice to try new things. This gorgeous necklace, you guys, look at how pretty and dainty that is with the pearls. You guys, like, I was thinking like a low cut dress or something with this. That is so effing gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this. This is so pretty. Okay, y'all, so that was everything inside of my FabFitFun box. I hope you guys enjoyed that little cute unboxing. And thank you so much to Stephanie at SL Miss Glam and the SL Miss Glam team for sending over those gorgeous makeup brushes. And thank you so much to FabFitFun for sending me over this PR box. I think it's so incredible what they're doing. This is so cool. Like, I don't think I would have ever been able to afford, or ever, probably would have never, I wouldn't say never, but I don't know when I would have been able to afford anything from Glow Recipe or Fenty Beauty or any of these brands, because girl, I just don't have the money to be buying products like that. But yeah, dolls, that was everything. So let's go ahead and go over and start my makeup. I have a video that I have to get up, and we also have to work on my my laundry room today. So let's go ahead and set up to do my makeup, and I want to try out Stephanie's brushes. So let's go over to my vanity and get set up for that. Y'all, oh my god. Okay, so you guys won't believe what the heck I just figured out. Okay, I've been complaining about my camera being broke, and I'm gonna tell you guys, the problem with my camera is that the viewfinder won't connect. I don't know what's wrong with it. I have to replace the viewfinder, but for some reason I can't see myself because the viewfinder is broken. Like that extra screen that comes out, that thing is broken. It won't turn on. However, my camera will record me. I just can't see what the heck I'm recording. So I have been going through hell. Like, that's part of why the filming has slowed down quite a bit, especially with vlogs, because you really need to be able to see what you're doing when you're vlogging. When you do sit down videos, you can kind of set up the shot and sit down and trust that it'll be okay. I work on set. You guys know I do acting and stuff like that. So I remember when I was on set one time and I was standing in for this actress, I was able to log into my phone and connect to the camera by Wi-Fi, so I could see what the camera was seeing and what they were filming, and I could keep track of like where I needed to be and what I needed to do when the actor wasn't there. So I was like, there has to be an app or something. There has to be some way for me to do that with my small camera at home. So I started YouTubing, and I found a video that literally taught me how. First of all, you have to download the Sony app. It's like the Sony imaging app if you have a Sony camera. I don't know how this works with like other cameras, but with the Sony camera, there's a Sony imaging app. You download that app and then you connect it to your camera via Wi-Fi. And literally I can control, look at this, y'all. Do you see yourselves? I literally can see what's on here on the camera. I can see that on my phone. So it's like having another screen without having to worry about having that screen there. Oh, I'm so fucking happy because this just makes everything so easy. Like if I have a far away shot and I want to set up a camera and walk away from the camera, I don't have to think to myself, oh my God, am I too far? Can the camera see me? What does the angle look like? I can literally see it on my freaking phone, y'all. I'm excited. I can control like everything from my phone, by the way. So that's why I'm kind of looking down, because I'm looking at the screen to make sure that I'm in focus. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna turn the light on a little bit brighter, because it's really dark in here right now. Like the sun is going up and down, but it's really dark, so I'm just gonna turn the light on a little bit. Yeah, I feel like you guys can see me. It's cold in my apartment, by the way, so I have like a little blanket on, but I need to get the intro and the outro for this video because it's scheduled to go up tomorrow, so that's why we're putting on makeup. I know, kind of ridiculous to get ready just for that, but for my videos I just want them to be a little bit more, like especially the sit down portions, to be a little bit more quality. The vlogs, whatever. I also have my like little not iPad, but what is it, that thing. I have that here because I have my notes so I don't get lost and I don't over talk. And then I also have some of the products that I just showed you guys. We're gonna use these as well. I'm just so happy to figure this shit out. Like, life update. I have my little notes here. This is so fun. Oh, and my mirror is like right here next to you guys. So that is what I'm looking at, in case y'all are wondering. I'm not gonna be looking directly at y'all because I gotta do my makeup at the same time. I don't know where to start with this life update, to be honest with y'all. So I have the little brushes here. That's super, I'm sorry, I keep looking down. You guys are not down. I have to figure out how to, I guess, prop my camera up right here so I can look. I mean, I don't have to look in myself. I just keep checking myself to make sure I'm in focus, but I can look at you guys. So I have the little brushes right here that we're gonna try. And something that I've been doing recently is I have been applying, I think I told you guys this, I've been applying my foundation with lotion. So I have like 2 lotions here. I have like the Aveeno and then the CeraVe lotion that I'm gonna be applying it with. And I left my foundation in my dressing room, so I'm gonna go get some of that stuff right now. Okay, so I got my foundations. As much as I don't need to, I want to go to Burlington today. I know I want to go there because, okay, if y'all have been following me on TikTok and Instagram, y'all already know that I've found some viral bags already, and I still have 3 other bags that I want to find. Last night, one of the girlies texted me that they had just put out some new bags. I think she put 5 of them on hold for me because I was like, girl, I don't know, I'm gonna have to choose when I get there. So she picked 5 of them and put them on hold for me, and I think she said that she's not gonna be able to hold it after today, like, you know, because she leaves her shift. You don't know who's gonna come in after you and put them back. So she's like, you have to come in on Saturday and get them. So I want to kind of go over there, and as much as I don't need to, y'all, I really don't need it to. I'm just kind of like, oh, but I really want to. So I think I'm gonna go over there. You can mix, by the way, something I've been doing is you can mix the foundation with the lotion, or you can put the lotion on first and then put the foundation on top of it. Another thing I started doing that's kind of weird with my makeup is I will do my eyebrows after I put my foundation on. I don't know why. It's just weird. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm on the hunt for this tote. If you guys, like I said, was following me on TikTok and Instagram, you saw I found some bags. So you guys do have another juicy haul coming soon. I'm trying not to do so much of the hauls and things like that. Even though those are the videos that get the majority of the views, I'm trying not to do so much of that because I just don't want to send the wrong message on my channel, and I don't want to give people, especially young impressionable people, I'm not worried about y'all mature people, but the young, immature, unimpressionable people, I don't want them to think that this is what life is about like buying juicy couture and this, that, and the third. Of course, if you make your money, you can spend it however you want, but the message for me is not to overconsume. So that's why I've even been putting, like, you guys have seen me putting disclaimers in my videos now, because that's not what life is about, and that's not the message I'm trying to give, and we're gonna get into that in a little bit. But first, I think the best place to start with this little life update is to tell you guys, like, where I've been, okay? Because I have not been vlogging, so y'all are probably like, girl, are you okay? So yes, I am okay. I have just been job hunting like a mad woman. If you dolls don't know, and this is your first time here, I am an actress. I live in Los Angeles, and I also, though, professionally do project managing, and I work in media, arts, and entertainment, but I'm an actress. That's my main thing. Let's just wait. Pinky scratched me on the chin too, by the way, so I'm just covering up her scratches. She got me good. She got me with three big scratches. Okay, now that the sirens are gone, I can finish what I was saying. So yeah, I have been okay. I have been job hunting. Prior to me not working, I worked as a project manager in media and post-production. So that's what I've been doing for like the past few years, like project managing in media, arts, and entertainment. That's just my area. Okay guys, so one thing I noticed with this setup is that my battery goes out really quick. So my battery just died, and it's because I'm using like the Wi-Fi, and I guess it's using more energy or more data, I don't know, you guys, but my battery's dying quicker. So I'm gonna have to, like, not speed through this, but I'm gonna have to use my time very sparingly, and the battery, I might have to change the battery several times before we actually get through. I can't remember where I was. I've been hunting for jobs. I've been looking everywhere, and if you guys remember, in December for the holidays, I took on this like temporary part-time job, which ended up ending after the holidays, of course, and then I ended up picking this like retail part-time job, which I am just not a retail girly. Can I just say that I do not flourish under the confines of retail, but I just got it because I needed something really fast, and while I look for another job, like while I look for something. And so I've been doing that, but girl, honestly, I have to leave immediately because it's just not for me, to be honest. Like mentally, it's not for me. So in case you guys know of anywhere that's hiring or has any opportunities, let me just tell you guys what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for something part-time or full-time. Preferably, I would like it to be remote, but I am open to a hybrid situation with some other guidelines, but mainly remote. That's just the best way that I do the best work, and the way that I flourish is in the confinements of my own space and quiet. There's no distractions. I can really just bang out my projects. And that's just how I work my best. So I would prefer to work in a remote environment and home, because I know that I will do my best work that way. But I'm open to like going into the office. So that's what I'm looking for, part-time or full-time. Remote, something with a decent salary. I'm looking for something in the entertainment and media field, because that is my specialty. I do have skills that I do use as like side hustles outside of media and entertainment. For instance, I do have experience as an accounting. I have accounts payable experience, and I also have accounts receivable experience. So I do have experience in that. So that's something that you can really take to any field. And then I also have experience in administrative assistant and executive assisting. So I have both of those side things, but those are things that are not something I would want to look for. It's something that I would take in the hopes that I could move into a new role. Like, you know what I mean? I would take on those roles if they had the option to grow into another role, if that makes any sense. And right now I'm focusing more on like the companies that I'm working for, and less of like just taking on a job because I need the money. So oh my God, it's so saturated right now. I'll have to fix the color later. It's crazy. But yeah, before in the past, I feel like I've taken on jobs just because I was desperate, like out of desperation. And those jobs just did not prove to be the best things for me. And so now I'm looking at companies that like really have something that they stand for, really have the same core values as I have, and things like that. Like I'm looking for companies that kind of make a difference in the world, in art and media. So like I said, the fields that I worked in the past, in my past job, was post-production, film, TV, media. So I would even take something in the social media field as well that is revolving around project managing. Now I have a lot of skills, which has made me be such a great project manager, because I do possess a lot of other skills. But I like project managing, and I would be looking for a role that would be like a project manager role, or something that's like a post coordinator or finishing coordinator, or something of that nature, if that makes any sense to you guys. I did recently apply for a company that I've been wanting to work at for like a while. And they finally posted a role that was like perfect for me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is exactly what I specialize in, and this is exactly what I do. And even the salary was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't like the best, the top notch, but it was pretty decent for this role. So I applied for the position. I haven't heard anything back yet. And you can go online to your like profile and look at the status of your application. I've been checking every day. It's been like a week and a half, and it literally only still says application submitted. It doesn't say it's under review. It doesn't say that it was denied. It doesn't say anything. It just says submitted, application submitted. So I'm not even sure anybody's looking at it, which brings me to the next stage in my job hunting process, which is I've noticed that like it's just really bad in the job market right now. Like I feel like no one's really hiring, and you have to be on all of these apps, and these apps have algorithms just like social media has algorithms, and you have to like use certain keywords just to get an app to push your resume or your application forward to a recruiter. It's just so much that is going into like the job hunting process. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've broke down several different times. Like this is the hardest time I've ever had getting a job. I've never had a hard time getting a job. This is the first freaking time that it's just been like, is there no work out there? Like, what is actually happening? Okay, so for those of you who are new here, boy. For those of you who are new here, that's like a regular occurrence. I literally live across the street from the police department and the fire department is right next door. So literally a regular occurrence. But I was just saying that it's really bad. Like the job market and just job hunting right now is so difficult. You can have a degree, you can have all this experience and still not get anywhere, like get your application seen. So it's just been rough, honestly, and I've had a few breakdowns, and at this point I'm like, you know what, girl, I don't want to even send any more applications. Like I literally took, like, I was sending applications in every day. Like for an hour I would just sit down and fill out applications, and then I just broke down. I was like, you know what, I'm not filling out another fucking application. Like I'm not gonna waste my time doing this to get no answer back. Like, because I got 4 rejections, and out of the, and I kid you not, I swear to you, I swear, I filled out at least 500 applications since I've been doing this, since I've been searching for a job. And I've only gotten 4 replies that have said rejection, and then the rest don't say anything. And I had 1 interview and the person did not show up. And this is for a big company. This is NBC Universal. Yeah, I'm gonna say the name because I was just shocked that a company of that caliber could just not show up to the interview. I don't want to like throw out names like that, but it was a big company. It was NBC, and they just did not, the recruiter just did not get on the phone call. And I logged into Zoom. I was there. Sorry. Oh. And yeah, nothing. They just did not come. So that's been a doozy, I will say. So it's been really, what would you call it? It's been really disappointing, and it's been really, really hard. So outside of that, speaking on acting, because that's the other thing that I did do as well. After the strike happened, I got a lot of auditions. I mean, so many auditions coming in. I would say 3 to 4 auditions a week. And then they slowly just started to trickle down. And then all of a sudden, I haven't heard anything. I think I had 1 audition last week, or was it last week. And that's been pretty much it. So it went from like being like 3 to 4 auditions a week to average to like 1 audition this month, 1 audition a month, which is like a big drop. So, and I've talked to everybody in the industry that I've known, even in like the post-production world for jobs. Like I've talked to all of my previous employers and things like that to just see if they had something available or if they heard anything. And everybody's consensus is like, the industry is dead. It's like the industry is doing this weird stalling thing. It's just really weird right now, and it's like stuck at like this freeze phase where it's like we just came out of a strike and everything is just like frozen. It's almost like we're still in a strike, like they're still negotiating things even though we're out of it. It's weird. Pinky, is that you, baby? She's in the closet inside of my basket taking a nap. So yeah, that's been really, really weird. But one of the things that I'm realizing is I cannot wait around for my industry to come back up. Like I have to be able to survive and make money, which is why I'm like, let me just go ahead and look for a regular job until I can get, everything back together. Because, ooh, I actually like this brush. I'm using the eyeshadow brush. I actually like this one. It's really soft. The one that I have is soft, but a lot of times it's like it hurts, makes the corner of my eye really sore. So I like this one. It's super soft and it's not bothering my inner corner. However, it is a little bit bushy for me. I have little tiny eyes, so it is applying a lot more than I would like, but I can clean it up with some concealer. So yeah, you guys, I haven't booked anything either. So the last audition I had went horribly wrong, and not because the audition was bad. The audition was actually good and I had a lot of fun doing it, but my dumb ass literally said in my slate my old agency's information, and I sent that to my new agent to submit, and my new agent was pissed. Like, they got back to me. They were like, right away, they were like, what are you doing? They were like, why are you, who? They were like, who is, which is my old agency. They were like, you're on an exclusive contract. We don't represent talent outside of exclusivity. This is like, they were going off. They were like, are you trying to tell us that you want to leave the agency? We don't understand why you're doing, like, what are you doing? And I had to get on like with my agent right away and like tell her, no girl, I am so sorry. It was an honest mistake. I don't know why, y'all. I can't even tell y'all why I put my old agency's information on there and said my old agency's name, because I literally have not seen or spoken to them in like years. So I just don't know where that came from. I think I was just out of it. I don't know. I think I was just overwhelmed and I wasn't thinking straight clearly. So that happened, and I haven't heard from my agent since that day. I mean, we were fine after that. She was like, okay, I explained to her it's just an honest mistake. I love the agency I'm with now, and if I ever had an issue, I would not just break my contract without discussing it with them first. And it sounded like she was okay. She was like, okay, good, thank you, perfect. Please redo the audition tape and send it over. So I had to rush and redo it. After I took off my makeup, y'all, and my wig, I had to throw it all back on and redo it again and rush send it because it was like the deadline time. So I did that, and she seemed cool and fine after that, but I haven't heard from her since. And I'm just like, boy, I hope she's not like holding this against me, or she thinks I was lying and that like I'm working with a different agency. Like, I just hope like this isn't gonna be a problem, because I haven't gotten an audition or heard anything from her since then. So I don't know. But yeah, so that happened. That was a little bit of a disaster, and I'm hoping that another audition will come my way so I can, you know, clean up, like get the idea of the last. I don't want that to be the last audition I do with them before they're like, okay, this girl is like not on her she's all over the place. Like, what is she talking about? Anyways, yeah, so I just put a little pink on the inner corners of my eye. This is just what I've been doing lately, and I'm doing, this is the intro to my laundry room makeover video, the part 1. So I'm gonna have on like a white shirt, I think, with like the pink bow that I got from Temu, because I don't want to tell y'all, it's the theme of, oh yeah, this video is coming out after that. Oh cool. So yeah, that's the theme of the laundry room. It's a bow theme. I thought it would be fun to do like something cute and just fun and creative, and then I can change it if I don't like it. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's been going on with work stuff. So for my eyelid, I'm just gonna put some face powder on it because I just like a natural eyelid. What is this one? This is the blending crease brush. Okay, yeah, so I just like a natural lid look, and I'm gonna blend that in. Okay, so let me stay on track, y'all, because I feel like I'm getting off track. And I've also been working on my podcast, which y'all know I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I can't do it. I need more time to put it together. And I've come to the conclusion that I just need to do it. Like, it's gonna get better as I go. It's not gonna be perfect when I first do it. I just need to start. And so I am going to be putting up a podcast episode, not on this channel. It's going to be on my other channel, which I'll give you guys all of the details when it's coming out. I don't want to say the date right now because things might change depending on a few other things. So I want to wait to release the date. And also, y'all, I just feel like I'm in my caterpillar era. Like, I'm in this era where it's just kind of like, I feel it's an awkward stage because I feel myself changing, like mentally and internally. And it's starting to manifest itself in a physical manner in my life. And it's really weird and awkward because it's kind of like you feel like you're at odds with the two. You're kind of like, ooh, I could go forward into this new caterpillar era, or I could stay back and continue, you know, where I'm at and what I'm doing. And it's really hard because it's hard to move on something of such great uncertainty, especially when you can feel yourself changing and you're gravitating towards that. But then you also have the comfort of what you already know and what you've been doing, if that makes any sense. I know that this, y'all are like, what are you talking about? Like, what does this apply to? This is just apply as a whole to my life. Like, I just feel like I'm maturing. I'm turning into a different person. Things that I thought were so important to me are just like so minute. Things that like, it could be small things too, like my taste in food has been changing, my taste in like fashion has been changing, the relationships that I have with people, like, and the type of relationships that I want to have with people have been changing. Like, I'm like, oh, you know what, that relationship actually doesn't serve me, and I don't really like that relationship, the vibe of that relationship. I'm like cutting it off, like, and I'm not feeling any type of way about it. Like, I'm not like, it's like not that deep for me. Like, when before, if I was stuck in like a relationship, and I'm not talking about like boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm talking about friends, family, all types of relationships, where I'm like, ooh, I don't really like this relationship, I don't really want to be a part of it, and I don't want a relationship like this, but I'm afraid to like to break it off or not be friends with that person, or not be, you know, have the relationship be there again. I would just like freak out, like, no, I don't want to disappoint anybody, I don't want to, let me just continue what I'm doing just miserable. Yeah, and just being stuck in something that just like really isn't serving me, like has no purpose for me, and I don't want to be a part of it. So I'm just saying that to say that like I can feel myself growing out of things, and it's a really weird feeling. And it's hard because I don't want to disappoint the people around me, and I don't want to let people's expectations down. But at the same time, I have to be true to myself. And if I'm not feeling something, I'm not feeling it, okay? And it's been for a lot of things. I'm talking about down to like social media and the type of content I consume and the type of influencers I follow, and like all types of things. There's just so much that I feel is changing in me, and I just feel like a caterpillar right now. That's all I can say, is that I feel so different in like a caterpillar. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation. Actually, today I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows first before I put on my foundation, even though these last few days I've definitely been putting on my foundation first and then doing my brows, because I just feel like I waste less product that way. Okay, so you guys already saw me put on the lotion. I'm actually gonna mix some lotion with foundation. Okay, so let's try Stephanie's foundation brush, which is this brush right here. It's so pretty, I don't even want to use it. And I'm gonna use two foundations. I'm using the Rare Beauty foundation in the color, what color is this? I forgot. 340C. And then I'm also going to be using my tried and true MAC Studio Fix foundation in the color NW40. So these have been the colors that I have been floating in between. And it's just because I'm in that weird stage of my skin starting to become tan, because it's like summer in California right now, but I'm also still in the phase of like my winter skin. So it's like the in-between phase. So I have to use my summer foundation in combination with my winter foundation. Don't ask me why. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I just feel like I'm changing, and the things that used to be of interest to me aren't interesting anymore. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that I used to do or think or feel, I'm just like cringing by it. And I feel like, can we just talk about like when you start to grow out of people and things? Like, I feel like I'm growing out of people and things, and like I'm starting to see people in ways like certain, like not everybody, but I like some stuff I'll look at a person, I'll just be like, oh my god, wow, they're so immature. And I'm like, I can't believe that I like used to like that or be like that or hang out with that, you know? It's like, ooh, that's not me anymore, you know? So that part. And because I have been changing, I have been decluttering my life a lot. You guys have already seen that. That's not like no secret. That started a minute ago. But yeah, I've been decluttering my life a lot, and not just like you guys have seen the clothes declutter. I'm also decluttered my nail polish just the other day. I'm just decluttering my life in an effort to be more intentional and purposeful. Like, I want to live an intentional, purposeful life. And I feel like when you have so many things around you, you can't even keep track of half of the stuff. Some of the stuff I have around me, and I'm not just talking about physical stuff, I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about content I'm consuming, I'm talking about all types of stuff. It can become a distraction for your intention and your purpose for your own life. So you have to be careful about the people you have around you, the content you're consuming, the items you're consuming, the clothes you're consuming, the food you're consuming. What are you putting into your mind and body that is helping you grow and excel and is good for you to make you be your best self? And I personally right now, I don't have any room for anything that is not contributing to making me my best self that I want to be. So I've just been getting rid of stuff little by little. I'm just decluttering everything and just making sure that every aspect of my life is being lived intentionally with purpose, my purpose, the purpose that I give myself and the intentions that I have for my life. I hope this makes sense. It is a little bit of a rant, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. Oh, I don't want to dirty it, girl. Why you make these brushes so cute? And a little bit of this goes a long way, you guys. So don't put too much if you have this. But speaking of like being intentional about what I consume, not just physically, like you guys hear me. Even when I did my haul videos, recently I talked about overconsumption and how I just want to make sure that it's not a healthy thing to overconsume, but I talked about overconsumption and stuff like that. But also mentally, overconsuming digitally, overconsuming mentally, like watching TikToks and being on TikToks for hours. Like, I can go on TikTok and I will look up and it'll be 5 hours later and I'm like, okay, when that happened, I was like, okay, this is a problem. Like, why am I not even realizing that time is going by? Like, that is not good. It's overconsumption of like digital media. It's a fun thing to have, but at the same time, it's like not real life. And you don't want to get wrapped up in something that's like not real. I mean, nothing should be overdone. Nothing should be overconsumed. I think it's okay when you have something that you like and you're consuming it, but when you're consuming so much of it to a point where it's consuming you, you know what I'm saying? Then too much of anything is not good, you guys. It should be a balance. It's okay for you to like, for me, it's okay to watch trash TV sometimes. It's okay to watch content that's not like the best for you to watch sometimes, but you also have to balance it out with like putting good content into your mind, putting good content into your consumption habits. Just think about it, you guys. And I like to think about it like this, like cake, like food. What you put in, you have to be conscious of what you put into your body, you know, to be healthy, but you also have to be conscious of what you put into your mind to be healthy. So although cake is good and there's nothing wrong with having a piece of cake, if you eat too much of it, you're gonna be sick. It's gonna be unhealthy. It's gonna make you sick. So whilst watching empty content like hauls and aesthetic videos constantly, it isn't necessarily a bad thing for you to watch those videos. Watching it all the time can be bad, especially if you're not taking in any other good, healthy, valuable content, any content of any substance to make you a healthy individual mentally. And you know, this was something I was thinking about the other day, because I was like, you know what, I literally can watch a bunch of empty videos, like purse videos, just empty stuff on TikTok, and keep watching more and more and more and more. Why is it that I can consume so much of it? And then I'll watch a video that's like super deep and informative and has so much value to it, and I will feel like, oh my God, I need a break. I need to think about that. I need to marinate on it. And I was like, why is it that I can't consume a lot of good, healthy content? And I started to realize it's because it's empty. It's like swallowing air. It's not gonna fill up your belly. But if you take something in of substance that's good, it's going to start to fill up your belly, and then you're going to have to let your body process it. That's the same with your mind. When you take in something that's good and of substance, your mind has to process it, and it takes a minute for you to latch onto it, but it's good. So you need those things in your mind. You know what I mean? I hope this is making sense. Oh my God, I am so blown out. It's not even freaking funny. I look red. Is that better? Yeah, it's just my room is really super bright right now with the sun coming in and the changing of the sun moving around. So you guys bear with me while we get through this. But yeah, I do like these brushes. I will say it does blend very well, but I still like my beauty blender better than brushes, makeup brushes. And it's just not necessarily for these particular brushes, just brushes in general. I like a beauty blender to like blend it in better. I just feel like brushes don't do that good at blending as well as like a beauty blender does. So yeah, I just think about consuming content in the same way I think about consuming food. Like you have to be careful what you eat and what you're putting into your body. You got to be careful what you're taking into your mind as well. And if something isn't necessarily good or bad content, because I do feel like there is content out there that is not necessarily good or bad, it's just kind of the way you take it. I think in that case, it's like empty content. You know what I mean? Like if it's not good, you're not taking in something healthy and you're not taking in something bad, then to me, it's just empty content. It's just a space filler. And you don't necessarily need a space filler. You know what I mean? Especially for me, if I'm living an intentional lifestyle, I don't want just to have something there just for the sake of having it there. I definitely want to put things into me that are making me a better person. And I have just been noticing a lot of the content that I have been consuming and a lot of the influencers, I don't want to say creators, but a lot of the influencers that I have been consuming, it is not doing anything for me. I just realized I consume a lot of empty content. Creators and things I used to follow now, I'm just like, I am genuinely like disinterested. And I feel like it's okay, like your interests change over the years, people grow, they move on, they grow out of things, they grow out of people. And I just feel like that's what's happening with me. Like a lot of the influencers that I used to be like, oh my god, I look up to them, not look up to them, because I don't think I ever like looked up to an influencer in that way. I more so looked up to like actors and celebrities, but influencers, I was like, oh my god, like I like them, I like their content and stuff like that. I've just been looking and I'm just like, oh my god, this is really empty. Like, what am I watching? What am I consuming right now? And I started watching a few new creators. Off the topic of consumption, I wanted to talk about this whole situation with like TikTok banned. Okay, can we have a conversation? Like we just need a moment, just a small little moment. I just want to say how I feel about it, like TikTok being banned. I personally, okay, now the sun's going down, now I have no light. I don't care, you guys. I honestly don't care if TikTok is banned. Like, obviously, it'll be kind of sad. I like TikTok, actually, but I really don't care if it gets banned. You want to know why? Because we're just going to get on another app and do it again to another app. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many apps out there already. Like, I just honestly don't care. I know a lot of people are just like harping on it. They're like, oh my God, this is like so horrible. Like, I'm so mad at our government and I'm so angry for what they're doing. And this is just like not okay. And it's just an app, you guys. And honestly, our government, it's their job to keep us safe. Period. And they're not worried about us being mad about an app disappearing. They are not worried about that. And it's, oh my God, I just literally put this on my eye after I put my eyeshadow on. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I just really don't care about it. I feel like there's so many apps out there and there'll just be a new one that'll come up and like, it's really honestly like that big of a deal. And when I see people like making it a big deal and getting upset about it, I'm just like, it's kind of sad because I feel like a lot of people, okay, a lot of these generations didn't live off the app. Like I was fortunate enough where I had the option of living before like social media was a big thing, like without the app. And then I also know how to live with being online. So I had both tastes of the worlds. Like I had the virtual world and the physical world that I was a part of. Whereas a lot of these generations, they grew up in the virtual world. All of their whole life, their whole world is on social media. And for some influencers and content creators, that's true as well. Like their entire lives are online. Like they don't really have much going for them outside of that. So I get why they would be super upset, but my question to anyone who feels like that, who's like freaking out, would be, what, something's wrong. Like, what is it that if you, it's just an app, what if it is it that if you lost your social media, let's just say if all social media went away, that you would feel so upset about it? You should honestly question, what are you doing wrong in like your everyday real life? Because you should have accomplishments outside of having thousands of followers. You should have accomplishments outside of getting 100 million likes on a video. You should have accomplishments and goals and dreams and other things of value outside of being online and on social media. And if you don't have any of that, if you are sitting here watching this video right now and just the thought of social media disappearing really makes you like feel horrible, I think that you should question your life. Like, what am I doing? I think you should question your presence in your actual physical life. I think you should come offline a little bit and start to build real, genuine relationships. Start to have other hobbies and goals and things that you like outside of the digital world, because it's not real. Like, the digital world is not real, you guys. It's a giant video game. And whilst it's cool to have tons of likes and followers and things like that, it's just a game. You log out of it. You cannot log out of life. You stay in that. You need to make sure you're planning and investing more into your real reality, physical life, more than online. If you are upset about an app going away so badly that you're like, my life's gonna be over if TikTok is gone, that's crazy. I think it's a little bit better. I had to turn a ring light on and turn it around. But yeah, I just think that if you are freaking out about an app going away, yeah, I think that you need to think about what value you have in your life and what value you personally hold over your life. And I think you need to spend more time investing into your actual life. There's no way you should feel like if an app disappears, I have nothing. Like, I want you guys to think about that right now. Especially if you're like a content creator, think about that right now. Like, if all of this digital stuff went away and all of these apps got banned and I couldn't do any more social media, what other value do I hold? Just think about that, because you should definitely have answers to that question. So that's that. I'm gonna set my powder, or my face with powder. Yeah, and I also think that there is a bigger issue to the fact that people are like, oh my God, I'm so mad at our president. I'm so mad about the app going away. I'm so mad at our government. And it's like, see, this is why, exactly why the app has to leave. Because the more you guys act crazy about it disappearing, the more the government is like, okay, we need to take this away, because it's controlling us too much. This app has got us in a chokehold and it's controlling us way too much, to the point where people are like, my life is over if the app is disappearing. I don't know what I'm gonna do without TikTok. I don't know. Are you crazy? You don't know what you're gonna do without a social media app? Babe, what you need to think about your life. You really need to think about your life. Like, you don't have any other hobbies, any other goals, any other dreams outside of getting likes and follows on an app? I don't know. That's actually scary to me. I could see the government being like, okay, well, okay, this brush is so soft that it actually isn't picking up much of the powder, but that's okay. I don't need a lot of it. Yeah, I think at that point, that's kind of scary. And I could see how the government can be like, you know what? Y'all are too stuck on this app, and we need to get this out because this is dangerous. Okay, so that's pretty much that with how I feel about TikTok disappearing. On a lighter topic, let's just talk a little bit about music I've been obsessed with lately. I've been really obsessed with Doja Cat, which is nothing new. I've been obsessed with Cardi B's Enough. I am a long stan Nicki fan, but I have to say Cardi B with this Enough, ooh, she slayed. I like Beyonce's music as well. There are a few new artists that I found on TikTok that I've been enjoying as well. So that's fun. I want to say like the music that I used to listen to a lot of, again, like I told you, Caterpillar phase, I'm kind of coming out of that. I've been listening to a lot more like alternative music and like, I don't know, just different musics, like from different genres, which I've always listened to different genres of music. Just being in dance, I grew up listening to different genres of music. But I just feel like even so, more so now, I feel like these brushes are so soft that if you have like a pressed powder, you kind of have to loosen that pressed powder up a bit because it doesn't pick up the pressed powder as much. However, it is picking up this loose powder. It's picking up a lot of it, actually. I'm gonna put this under my under eye. Okay. Your girl got her period coming, y'all. I feel it. Have you guys listened to the Drake and Kendrick Lamar diss tracks? My baby Kendrick is winning, okay? Okay. Like, I love Drake. I love me some Drake, but Kendrick? If you haven't heard, check it out. Also, the beef between Chris Brown and Quavo, like, stop. Stop. I feel like the stuff that Chris Brown was saying was just, I don't feel like Chris Brown is a rapper, first of all. So I didn't really feel like his flow was that great. I thought it was cute. I like Chris Brown as like an artist and like a dancer, but I just feel like leave Quavo alone. And don't talk about my girl Sweetie, because you don't know what you're talking about. Don't talk about my girl Sweetie, okay? I love Sweetie. Like, don't talk about her. So that's just kind of how I felt about that situation. Let's talk about house updates really quick, because I've been updating. Y'all know I'm always updating my house, but right now I'm working on the laundry room, which you guys already heard me talk about earlier. I'm also going to be working on the kitchen. It's going to be a lot of like more home content. You guys, like, if I had told you, if I wasn't like actor or anything like that, I would definitely be more like interior designer. So I really love interior design. It's a really big passion of mine. I would love to do something with that passion one day. And so I'm just like, why am I not putting that into my content? Like, why am I not showing enough of that? I feel like I've been influenced. I feel like I just got stuck doing certain type of videos because they've gotten good engagement. For instance, don't get me wrong, I love doing a cute haul video. Like, I love shopping. I'm a girl. But I feel like I do the haul videos mainly. I don't think other influencers or content creators would say this. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me fix my camera real quick. Okay, you guys, I'm back again. Camera died. I already told you guys. I'm not really liking the way my makeup is coming out. Like, it's really pretty much just my skin. I feel like it's not taking the foundation. Like, you guys know when it looks like your makeup is sitting on top of your face instead of like in your skin. That's what it feels like it's sitting there. What was I saying? Oh, I was updating you guys on the house stuff. So I'm working on laundry room. The kitchen is going to be, no, my office is going to be next, and then my kitchen. So those are the 3 rooms that I'm focusing on right now. I am also updating my bedroom, but it's not going to be like a major transformation. It's just going to be like cute little updates. I've already started adding a few things to my headboard. It's just going to be a few little small things, but that's going to be its own video as well. So I am doing house updates and things like that. I would love to be able to get those kitchen cabinets. Y'all already know I would love to be able to paint it. Still haven't been able to get an answer from management on that. They literally just ignore me. They don't even like reply and say no. They just ignore me. So that's that. And since we're on the topic of house, let's just go ahead and talk about my living situation. For those of you who are new here, you may not know this, but I do live with my ex-boyfriend. I am going to be doing my first Tea with Z episode is going to be about me living with my ex, why I live with them, how it came about, how I feel about it, the pros and cons of it, all of that. So if you guys want to ask any questions, the video won't be on this channel. It'll be on my new Tea with Z channel, and I'll give you guys the details when it comes out. But if you guys want to ask me any questions about that, I'm gonna post like a poll up on Instagram, I think, and I might post it on YouTube as well on my community tab. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll post like a little poll up so you guys can send your questions anonymously, and nothing is off the table. Like, you can ask whatever you want to ask, anything, nothing is off the table, and I'm gonna do my best to answer like all of you guys' questions within the episode. So if you guys are interested, yeah, just look out for that on my Instagram. And like I said, I'll also post it, try to post it on my community tab. It's a lot of little lint on my eye. I should have probably washed the brushes first before I use them, but there's like a few pieces of lint getting into my eye. So just a quick update on that. I still do live with my ex-boyfriend, and I know I talked to you guys about this earlier this year, later last year. We had decided to move out or not live together anymore, and we were supposed to move out in January. Obviously it's May, so that clearly did not happen. And when we spoke, there was always the option that one of us could stay here in this apartment. Like, we both didn't have to leave, but we couldn't live together. And the consensus was he had already said that he was going to leave. So I had the option to stay or go, but then he came back and was like, I just feel like I'm rushing it. I really need to get, finances together. He was going through the same thing I'm going through right now with like finding a job and stuff like that. He does fitness training, and he does it for like higher end clients that also work in the entertainment industry, and those people weren't really training that much because their business was not doing very well. Like, a lot of the writers weren't writing, so they weren't making money, so they couldn't pay for a trainer, stuff like that. Like, they cut his expenses, and he was one of the expenses that got cut. So he was going through kind of same thing I'm going through right now, where I'm not really getting like a lot of commercials. I'm not really going out a lot. I'm not even like, haven't even really been able to do stand-in work or anything like that. So he decided that he was going to stay. He was like, yeah, right now it's just not smart for me to leave. It's not smart. And so I agree with him, and I'm like, listen, I can't kick you out. You're on the lease, and it's not smart for me either to go anywhere right now because I don't have myself together financially either. So I'm not going to be going anywhere. So we just decided to tough it out while we get our ish together so we can get out of the situation. But right now, that's the current situation, and I'm just trying to stay positive about it, and I'm trying to just move forward in a positive light and just share my experience with you guys, which is why I'm doing the Tea with Z episode, and I'm making that my first one because that is a big thing that's happened in my life. That's a barrier that I want to talk about, but I just feel like in my community, everything is just so surface level and so superficial that I feel like it would be hard for me to share that with you guys on this channel. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I mean when I say that. But I feel like it's something important, and that I need to put more of myself into my content because I think that that's where the value lies in me. I have so many stories and experiences that I like to share with you guys that could probably help so many people, but I don't do it because I'm like, oh, my industry, my community, the pink girly community, it's almost like you have to make a certain type of content. It's almost like the algorithm only works in your favor if you make superficial videos, like haul videos, makeup videos, like aesthetic videos. Nothing wrong with these videos, but they are superficial. And the algorithm will reward you, and it tells you make more of this type of content when there's actually like valuable, good content that I would love to create. But I just feel like in our community there's like this understated thing where it's like everything's just surface level, and I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like everything's just surface level, and it would be really hard to merge the two together, although I am going to try to. So speaking of like my content and what I want to project and what I want to portray and coming into my caterpillar era, I just want to make sure anything that I'm putting out into the world for people to consume and take is something of quality. And what I mean by quality is that it provides the audience with something, whether that be entertainment, whether that be an educational thing, whether that be mental support, whether that be mindfulness, just something of quality that has value to my audience members, and not just pouring a bunch of empty content out there. Taking a step back, and I've started to revisit a lot of my old hobbies that aren't online. For me, I want to get back into sewing and knitting and crocheting, and I want to get back into reading, and I want to get back into dance, and I want to get back into hobbies that I have in the real world, and not just make social media, because I feel like a lot of us, social media is like our main hobby, and we're like always on there. And if it's not a hobby, it's a job, and we're always on there. And just trying to find some balance in my life where I'm actually like just doing things that I enjoy because I enjoy them and they're fun, not just because either everyone else is doing it, or I'm seeking fame, or I'm seeking money. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm looking in the mirror because I'm like, my makeup is like looking crazy. But you guys know what I'm saying. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Like, you're going to see the hobbies, the new hobbies I'm trying. I think that'll be really fun. And hopefully it'll inspire you guys to try new hobbies as well, outside of just like, you know, consuming or creating content. Another thing I want to talk about is my hair. My hair, y'all, is in its flourishing journey. Like, I don't know, it just snapped into gear. When I tell you the texture of my hair just changed, I don't know if it's because of my age, but my hair is now softer, like my curls, my natural hair, bouncier. When before it used to be stiff and very hard, it's so soft, like the curls are soft. I have gotten back on biotin. I know this is kind of controversial because I was on biotin, then I got off of biotin, then I went back on it, then I got off of it, and I went to, what was the other one? Collagen, and collagen was really nice. And now I'm back on biotin. And here's why. Collagen is really, really good for my skin, but I just didn't notice that big of a difference with my hair on collagen. So I went back to biotin, and biotin, you guys know, I told you in the past, had a big effect on my hair growth. I had to get off biotin before because I kept breaking out with like big lumps on my face, like cystic acne, that were so painful. Like the pimple was like underneath, like deep underneath my skin, and I would have like a lump. And so I had to get off of the biotin because I thought, okay, biotin is doing this to me. I tested it a few times. It's definitely biotin, and I have to try something different, so let me get off of it. Went to collagen. Collagen didn't do much for my hair. It did a little bit for my skin, but not much for my hair. And then I decided to go back to biotin. But this time I thought, let me read the ingredients in the biotin. Now, normally when I take vitamins, like I'll tell you guys, I don't like taking pills. So I will take like a gummy vitamin. So I was taking like the gummy Nature's Bounty gummy biotins, and it tastes so good, by the way. But I started reading the ingredients on there, and it has a lot of sugar and a lot of gums and a lot of ingredients in the gelatin. Like even the gelatin ingredient itself, it just had a lot of stuff that was not biotin in it. Then I started thinking, you know, I do have like a little bit of an allergy to dairy, and I also have a little bit of an allergy to sugar. Whenever I eat sugar and dairy, I break out really, really bad. So I have to stay away from those two. So I started thinking, what if it's the sugar and the other ingredients inside of the gummy vitamins that's breaking me out, and not actually the biotin? It's not actually the biotin vitamin, but it's the other ingredients in the gummy that's breaking me out. That came to me. So I said, I'm going to try biotin again, and I'm just going to get the regular biotin pills. So I got just the regular ones that you swallow, and the ones that I got are so tiny, you guys. Like, they're so easy to swallow. I have no problem swallowing them at all. So I got those, and I started using them, and like, I kid you not, within like 2 to 3 weeks, my hair totally changed, like growing back to the way that it was growing before when I was on biotin. But this time I have no breakouts at all whatsoever. You guys can see there's no breakouts. And my hair is so much more softer and bouncier. Now, I'm not saying it's just the biotin, but I am saying I've noticed a big difference. So if you're someone who's tried biotin gummies and you think that the biotin is breaking you out, I would try switching over to a biotin pill or like a liquid. I think they have the liquids now too, and just checking out the ingredients that's actually in the vitamin, because I didn't know that. Well, I thought when you take vitamins, it's just the vitamin, it's nothing else, no other ingredients. But when you take those gummy vitamins, they have a lot of sugar, they have a lot of dairy, they have a lot of gums, they have a lot of gelatin, different types of gelatin, girl, in there. So that could be breaking you out as well. And that's what I discovered. So I don't know, hopefully that'll help somebody out here. But yeah, my hair has been flourishing, and what I've learned really quickly before I have to finish this video off, what I've learned when it comes to hair care, at least for me, is it's not necessarily about the products you put in your hair than it is about the process. If you keep changing up products, of course it's gonna feel like the products don't work, girl, because you haven't given them enough chance to work. You keep switching them out. I feel like everybody, especially in the beauty world, wants things instantly. They want things to happen like this. And if they take a product or they use a product and it doesn't do this, be perfect instantly, they're like, oh, this isn't working, I'm getting rid of it. When in actuality, even with vitamins, it takes a few weeks to get into your blood system to actually even start working in the first place. And the person who taught me this was my doctor. There's only so much a product is gonna be able to do. There's no, like, a shampoo is a shampoo. It's just meant to wash your hair. It's only so much it's gonna do. It's not gonna evolve that much over the years. At a certain point, you're just gonna have to be happy with the shampoo that you're using. Like for me, I just feel like I could use a million different shampoos, which I have tried, and they all tend to do the same thing. I mean, some may dry your hair out a little bit more than others, but they all just clean your hair. You know what I mean? And I think it's more about how often you're washing your hair, how often you're cleaning your hair. Is that what's drying it out, and not necessarily the shampoo. You think it's a shampoo because it's the product you use, but you don't realize you're washing your hair every night. You're washing your hair in the morning when you go to the gym. Then you wash your hair at night before you go down. You washed your hair twice today, babes. I wash my hair maybe, and you guys, I know it's controversial, and you guys might be like, oh my God, that's so gross, but I wash my hair literally, I used to wash it every 2 weeks, and I have seen such a huge change. My hair don't get dirty like that. Now, obviously, if I work out or if I do something really gross, obviously I'm gonna wash it. But I mean, on a regular basis, I'm not washing my hair every day. I'm not even washing my hair every week. It's like every other week. And I would love to get it to once a month if I could. So yeah, and I obviously this depends on your lifestyle, how frequently you're gonna wash your hair or feel like you need to wash it. Do I think I have enough highlighter? Yes. Okay, so what else did I want to talk to you guys about? Let's talk a little bit about Pinky. Pinky's doing really great right now. She has been having issues like with her stomach. She's been throwing up her food, and she's also been like losing like chunks of hair. I don't know, it's really, really strange. However, she hasn't had a haircut in a really long time, so her hair is really long. So I don't know if it's just natural hair loss, but you know the thing is, you guys, I've seen chunks. So I'm gonna take her to the vet. She doesn't have pet insurance. I'm looking into getting that. So I do end up having to pay out of pocket with the vet expenses. And you guys know I'm like struggling right now, so baby, it's hard, but I am gonna take her to but my baby is more important than money. I'll figure it out. They can bail me later. I'm gonna take her to the vet to just get checked and make sure everything is okay. Everything else is normal. Like, she's still playful. She still talks a lot. She still wants to go outside. She's still like her cute little, you know, playful kitten self. But it's just, I noticed the throwing up, and then I also noticed the hair chunks coming out, and that's freaking me out. So I'm gonna take her. You guys can comment below and let me know. Like, I'm not asking you to diagnose her, but if you're a veterinarian or you have experience with this, you can let me know what you think it might be. Don't scare me. I'm already scared, and I'm already taking her to the vet, so don't freak me out. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys have any idea why she would be losing chunks of her hair and throwing up, because it's weird. She eats the same food. Like, I haven't switched out her food or anything like that, so that's also strange. I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush because I feel like it will look really cute with the look I'm trying to go for. So I'm just gonna put like a tiny in little bits, and I'm gonna use the flat brush or the, I kind of want to use the contour brush. I'm gonna use the contour brush. I love me a cute angle brush. Okay, so this brush is perfect for picking up the blush because I don't like putting too much blush on my face, so this will be perfect. Sorry you guys, I'm like looking off because I have all of these mirrors everywhere. So I'm just gonna put a little blush underneath, and then I'm gonna blend it in with the highlight. I probably should have put on blush first and then the highlight on top, but y'all know when I start talking, I just lose, like, I just get lost in the sauce. Okay, so what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I'm trying to think. It's like I have all these things I want to talk to you about, and then the camera comes on and I'm like, oh, what was it again? Okay, so let's just go back a little bit. I wanted to backtrack like a tiny little bit. I've actually been looking into, in my caterpillar phase as I am, I've actually been looking to find more influencers, or more, not even necessarily influencers, because, okay, let me just say this. I am not an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I would consider myself more of a content creator. Obviously, you don't always have control over who you influence or if you gain or have influence, but I would consider myself, and at some point we all are influencers because we've all influenced somebody somewhere someday, but I would consider myself more of a content creator. When I hear the word influencer, I just cringe. Like the fact that my media kit has the word influencer media kit on it, I cringe. I'm just like, no, that's not who I am. That's not what I am. I'm just a girl, honestly. I'm just a freaking girl. That being said, I have been looking for creators that, and I would prefer them to be smaller creators, like not, if they have more than 100,000 followers, I would not prefer that. I would prefer people who have under 100,000 followers. I just find them to be more genuine. I find them to be more relatable. I also find them to be more creative, and I like that. So I found quite a few creators that I'm into right now, and I had a list, and now I don't know where the list is, but I'll try to pop the names of the creators that I've been watching recently. And there's this one girl, I think it's Kelsey, creator Christy, creating with Kara. Actually, the blush is blushing. Okay, so let's go ahead and try some of the, actually I forgot to do my brows, y'all. I forgot to do my brows. Do we really need to do my brows? You know what? I kind of feel like a little bit. I told you guys earlier, I'm feeling more and more like I don't really need to do much to myself. I feel like pretty on my own without the makeup. But yeah, so I wish I had more time to go over like some of the stuff she talks about, but she talked about how influencers are dying, and it's becoming more and more like people want people who are expert in their field, like field expert creators. Like if you are going to give me advice about law, people want you to be a lawyer. If you're going to be give me advice about my skin, we want you to be a dermatologist, which I could totally see, because the rise on TikTok of dermatologist creators and doctors and even plastic surgeons have risen so high. So definitely what she's saying is true. And I'll be honest, I don't really trust content creators at all. Not content creators, influencers. My bad, because there is a difference. I don't really trust influencers at all. I think half of them, I think about 90% of them are out for fame, and the other 10% of them are out for money. And it's crazy to me that more of them are interested in fame than they are money. So much so that they will like move to an expensive city like New York or whatever, move every single month and spend all this money just so they can have videos about moving, when it's like, girl, do you know how much it costs to move? And you're doing this for content. You're gonna go broke just so you can get followers. Like, a lot of them care more about being popular and having followers than they do about their bank accounts. And that to me is just so superficial. It's kind of like, it's just a little bit like, I'm so taken back by it that I'm just like, ew. But anyways, I was talking about this creator. I love her. There's a few other creators that I like as well. I think I'm just going to maybe put them up on my community tab. Pinky! Yeah, maybe I'll put them up on my community tab, or I will like pop them up on the screen so you guys can see. And I've just been into different content recently. I haven't really been into the pink community, and I don't want to go into a long rant about the pink community. I just personally feel so uninspired in our community. Like, can I ask, where are all the pink mindful girls or the pink conscious girlies? Where are all the pink booktuber girlies? Where are all the pink doctor girlies? Like, there's so many doctors on YouTube. I think there is actually one, Brie Lynn. Yeah, she's an African American girly who's in college studying to be a doctor, and she is pretty much we following her journey, which is so helpful to girls who want to be doctors. But where are all of the pink girlies with valuable content, like pink girlies that are talk about mental health, or pink girlies who have a profession or a business? Why don't I see any like pink girlies? Actually, I have seen one pink girly. I think her name is Barbie something, who shows like behind the scenes, like studio vlogs, or young business owners that are pink girlies, feminine girlies who are young business owners, who are showing other young women that they can be business owners too. Like, where's the real inspiration in our community? And I'm not saying anybody specifically. I'm saying the community as a whole, myself included. And I had to ask myself this: where's the value in my content? Where is the value in my content? It's fun to do hauls. It's fun to do cute little makeup videos. It's all fun and cute. But where is the value? Where's the meat? Where am I helping people? Where am I inspiring people? And I'm not talking about influence, because influence is different from inspiration, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. It's gonna get really orange really freaking quick. Let me see. Yeah, it's getting really orange really fast. It's okay, because you guys don't really need to see my makeup. This isn't a makeup tutorial. I'm just kind of chatting with you guys, and I will try to fix like the lighting and stuff in post. But like, I had to ask myself, like, and where is the value in the content that I'm consuming? Where's the value? Like, a lot of the content creators and influencers, especially the bigger ones that I originally started following, maybe they started out with something that was really inspirational, but once they started to become successful, I noticed that all of that kind of went out of the door. And now it's just all very much, let me show you my cute lifestyle and my cute car and what I bought from the store. And it's like, why is it that in the pink girly community, you either have to be, it's just superficial and surface level. The content is, you have to either be a shopaholic, a makeup girly, a coquette girly, or you have to be somebody who's like into surgery, like plastic surgeries, and getting augmentations and changing yourself. It's all very like surface level. Like, there's no depth to it. Like, why isn't there anyone else, any other pink feminine creators out there creating content of substance? And like I said, there's nothing wrong with doing hauls and doing like makeup videos, nothing wrong with that. But there should be a balance of the two. And I was thinking about that even with my content. Like, I don't want to just be putting out mindless content. It's fun to do that at first. It's always fun to just do something fun. But I should be helping my audience and my community grow. I should be helping them learn. I should be helping them become the best that they can be as an individual. Not telling them to go out and buy Juicy Couture bags every week. Because nothing wrong with shopping, girl. But like I said, I just feel like there's not enough balance in our community, and it's so uninspiring. And that brings me to another topic that I've already talked about before, so I'm going to try to be as brief as possible. But copycat culture, and this is because of the algorithm. I need to slow down. I honestly feel like these algorithms on these platforms have trained us to have copycat culture and be like computers. It's like the computers are training us to be more robotic. Like, everybody copies everybody. Do you notice that? Like, everybody looks the same, everybody talks the same, everybody dresses the same. Maybe there was one person who did it first and then everybody else just starts doing the same thing. To me, it's just very immature. It's very like high school. It's very uninspiring. Like, I would much rather prefer to see the difference in people. Like, why is it that the pink community, everybody has to do the same thing? Like, where's the pink doctors? Where are the pink veterinarians? Where are the pink basketball players? Where are the pink girly girls? Because you telling me there's no other pink girly girls out there doing it? No, I think that there are pink girly girls that have substance. They just don't put it out there, just like myself, because the algorithm tells them this is what does well on this platform. This is what you should be posting. If you post a haul and it gets 100,000 likes, and then you post a video of substance and it gets like maybe 1,200 views, you're gonna be like, oh, well, I'm not posting videos of substance anymore. I think that either a lot of these people don't really have any substance to them and they are very superficial, and that's why they are creating that type of content, or they are stuck in a loophole like me, and it's like, this isn't me, this isn't how I am. I am a very genuine person and I want to connect to my audience and have a genuine relationship and help people and help myself as well and grow. But the community that I am in is telling me this is what it looks like. These are the guidelines. This is how you have to be. You have to do hauls. You have to do this. You have to do that. And so they just get stuck doing that. I know for me, when I first started my channel, I didn't have a purpose for starting it. I was just bored and in quarantine, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. And I didn't really want to do anything with it at the beginning. I was just whatever, creating whatever. And now I had to sit back and ask myself, thanks to the one girl creating Christy, I'll put her username up. I had to sit back and question myself, what is my value, my purpose? What is my voice? What is my story? What am I trying to say to the world? You know? And what am I trying to project into the world? And yeah, you guys, and I hear influencers say this all the time. And it's funny because she mentioned this too, how she thinks it's a lack of influencers taking accountability for the influence that they have, and saying like, oh, well, the people who are consuming the content, the audience, they have the choice. They don't have to consume hauls. They don't have to look at these videos, but they choose to click on it. Like, that's more of a reflection of who they are as a person than a reflection of me. But yes, but no, because in the same aspect, yes, the content that they choose to consume is a reflection of them, but the content you choose to create is a reflection on you. So if you're creating mindless content, that's not a reflection on them, that's a reflection on you. Especially bigger influencers need to take accountability, and all of us girlies in our communities need to take accountability for the influence that we have and the content that we create, and not just put it back on to the consumer or the audience or our community and say, well, you guys chose to click on it. And I know, I'm talking about myself too, you guys. I know that I've done Christmas videos, like what I got for Christmas videos, and I spoke about how, like I said, literally said in my Christmas video, you clicked on the video, you know what it is. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. Just click out. And while that is true, I still chose to create that content. This is where I first started thinking like, okay, wait a second. Some of the stuff that I'm creating isn't like, it doesn't have any value. Was when I started in the first place doing the freaking what I got for Christmas videos. That's when I first started. I'm like, why am I doing this? Is it to show off? Is it to gain followers? A lot of us are doing it for popularity, to gain followers or get money, or for a brand so they can make money. But it was like, why am I doing this? And when I thought about it, I was like, I don't really have a good reason why I'm doing this. It's not really something I should be doing, outside of the fact that it's a popular video and I know it's going to get a lot of engagement. So see, even though it was something that I was like, ooh, I don't really feel like it's a good, like my brand, like it's something I want to put out there or project, I did it anyway because I thought that this is what you do when you create videos. You want to, I got wrapped up into the idea of being popular on the platform and having a bunch of followers and likes, when the truth of the matter is I don't want to be an influencer. I never wanted to do that in the first place. So now I'm in a space where I kind of like, I really don't care if I have a lot of followers or a lot of likes or not. I just create content because I want to make good, authentic content with value in it. Not because I want to get a large following. That's why I don't do a lot of like sponsorships. I've had people reach out to me. I'm not going to sell your product, especially if it's something I don't believe in. And I'm being careful about selling things that I do believe in as well. Because a product is not for everybody. I have to take accountability for the influence that I have. My loyalty is to myself and my audience and my community first. That's where my loyalty lies. It doesn't lie in views. It doesn't lie in follows. It doesn't lie in likes. It doesn't lie in money. It lies in myself and my audience. That is where my loyalty lies first. Now, after that, if I start making money and this and that, I'll do. But first, myself and my audience comes first before anything. So I had to keep that in mind. And with that in mind, I started to think, okay, I'm going to start to change up my content a little bit. It's not going to be super, super drastic, but I am going to start to incorporate more meaningful things of value. Okay, so I just wanted to touch a little bit too on the copycat thing that I had mentioned earlier. I feel like we kind of got off track of that. But recently I have just been so fed up with it. Like, if I see another, like, everybody takes the same photo, do the same exact video, same font, same music, same everything. It's to the point where I open my apps now and I don't even know who I'm watching. Like, I don't even know who they are. They all just look like the same girl. Like, I don't even know anymore. With the idea of like being mindful about what I'm consuming, I'm like, you know what? I don't need 500 Gabby DiMartinos. I could just follow Gabby DiMartino and that's enough for me. I don't need to have 5 million copycats. I can just follow one girly. You know, that's enough. That's my coquette girly that I chose to follow. The content and the influencers that I follow, I've been trying to narrow it down and not just saturate myself with so much of the same things, and also not feel like just because I'm in the pink community that I have to follow every pink influencer and like every pink influencer's post and just be up every pink influencer's ass just because they're in my community. Like, I personally feel like, listen, I'm not gonna follow 500 Gabby DiMartinos. Like I said, I will just follow Gabby. And then I'm also into more things than just the pink community. Shocker. I'm into acting, so I started following more creators that talk or center their content around acting. I'm into tech now. I'm really interested in like cameras and stuff like that in editing. So I follow a few male creators now, when before I didn't follow any male creators. Now I'm following male creators and I'm being educated. I follow booktubers. Who knew? I love to read, but I forgot all about that hobby that I had because I got so caught up on social media. So now I'm following other book creators. I'm like, oh my God, I have all of these hobbies and things that I enjoy and have interest in. I don't know why I narrowed it down to like, oh, I'm only gonna follow or be engaged in the people that like the same color as me. That's so crazy, because there are so many other good content creators and other people out there that are worth following, have good content, have value in their content. And I'm just like, oh, I guess, like, I'm just like, oh, I guess it's high school, girl. It's high school all over again. It's like, oh, I guess I'm just going to follow them because, you know, they're in my community. So even if I don't even like their content, I might not even care about their content. I might have disinterest in their content, but I'll still like be like, oh, I guess I'm supposed to follow them because it's a pink girly. And while that can seem as supportive, I think that it's not really genuine support, because if you're genuinely supporting somebody, you should be supporting someone for the right reason, which is that you enjoy their content, you enjoy them as a person. It should be for the right reason and not for, oh, well, I'm just trying to make connections in my community. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is there's more to me than just having the favorite color pink. Yes, my favorite color is pink, and yes, I have branded my channel with the color pink, but there's more to Zuri than pink. I just feel like I'm stuck, like I was stuck in my community, and I'm trying to figure out how to, like, I'm in the pink community. There's not really a way to get out of it because I'm a pink girly, but like, how do I still be in this community but also have a separation so the expectation isn't a superficial expectation? So people who are looking on the outside aren't looking at me like, oh my gosh, she's just another pink girly who buys and does a lot of hauls and does makeup and all of these superficial things. Like, how do I not look like the influencers I don't want to look like, but still operate within my community? Because I feel like our community has like a stamp on it, like these are the superficial girlies. And I'm like, I know I'm not a superficial girly though. Like, I'm not a superficial girly. I just like pink and I'm girly, but I'm not so superficial as I come across, I feel like, on camera. And sometimes I like try to play up the superficial stuff because I feel like that's what gets the views, that's what gets the likes. But now I'm just kind of fed up with it. Like, I'm like, I don't really care. I don't feel like I have to lean into that. And I also feel like people that aren't for me. Like, now I go on my social media, and if something pops up that I'm not vibing with and I don't feel connected to, I unfollow it. I unfollow it. I unlike it. I say, don't show me this again. I don't want just my feed to be full of the same person over and over and over again. I would prefer my feed to be filled with many interests that I have. And yes, we can blame that on the algorithm, but at the same time, are you a copycat? Are you copying other creators? Are you guys copying each other back to back to back? It's like, and God forbid that they all go to the same event. Because if they all go to the same event, now I'm looking at many pictures, many posts of the same event, of everybody looking the same, all talking the same. It would be different if people were doing different camera angles and making their content different and cool, even though it's the same place and the same people, but making it different and cool. But they're not. They're even shooting the same angles the same. It all very much looks the same. Like, behind the back of the head with the bow. Like, we know the shot. Like, it's a cute shot, actually. I'm probably gonna do a shot with the back of my head with the bow. Ooh, that would be cute for the laundry room makeover. But anyways, I think you guys are hearing what I'm saying, and I'm not perfect. I'm talking about myself because I'm in the pink community too. I'm trying to change it, and I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate more meaningful stuff, because this is just not what life is about. Not for me. And I'm changing, and hopefully you guys will appreciate the changes. Also, last little statement on like the copycat thing. I just want to say this to any creator that feels like they have to like copy another creator. I see so many big influencers. I'm talking about influencers with hundreds of thousands of followers copying smaller creators. I know people run out of ideas. I get it. But the copycat culture is just gross to me. I immediately am not going to follow that. I just want to say to them, like, you can appreciate somebody's work without having to take it. You know? You don't have to take it and have it. And that's another thing I've been learning with overconsumption as a whole. Like, I can go to a store, and I should be able to go to a store and see something that's cute and not have to buy it just because it's cute. And actually, you guys kind of helped me out with that. In my last haul, I had bought that green tracksuit, and I was like, I think it's cute, but I feel like it's not my style, but I think it's cute. And one of you dolls said it straight up to me, and thank you so much. I will put that comment up on the screen because, girl, you enlightened me. You just said that your camera was broken, and then you said you weren't sure about the tracksuit. Why would you buy something, spend money on something that you're not sure about that's for you when you could put that on your camera? And I was like, duh. And I just started thinking, like, wait a second. There are times where I think something is cute and I buy it because it's cute even though it's not for me. And so it's like, I don't have to, I'm feeling more and more like I don't have to have something because it's cute. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with copycat culture. Just because somebody has a good idea and they put it out there, you don't have to steal their idea and copy it just because they had a good idea. Like, you can. But if you're gonna do that, at least make it your own. At least change it so much that it looks so different and so new and it's so innovative that it doesn't even look like the same thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because at a certain point, we all kind of are copying each other. But you should be able to change it and make it look like your own. You know what I mean? I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm not even done with my makeup because I got so caught up in like chatting, which is what else is new. But I need to do this intro today. Otherwise, I'm not going to get done. Oh, and another thing, you guys, I'm into like skinny eyebrows again. I mean, I was always into skinny eyebrows, especially on me. It's just, I seen other girls with the thick eyebrows and I seen other girlies with the thick eyebrows and I was like, oh my God, those are so cute on them. But I realized that they don't actually look good on me. Anyways, I hope that this was like super informative and I hope like this little chit chat was helpful to you guys. Like, I'm not trying to put my community down. I'm not trying to down any of the girls in the pink community. A lot of them I think are, well, let me not say because I don't know a lot of them, and I'll be honest, I kind of keep to myself and I like that. I'm not trying to put my community down or anything like that. I just feel like, y'all, we're coming off fairly superficial, and we're coming off like very much like we don't have any substance to us. And while that might be a trend right now, as you know, trends come and go and it will end, and people will go back to substance every single time. So it's trending right now to be a superficial girly buying a bunch of Juicy Couture bags. Not saying that if you buy a Juicy Couture bag or you collect Juicy Couture bags, you're superficial, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the overall consensus from the outside, what it looks like. I just would love to see more inspirational content, like really inspirational. Like Stephanie's story, for instance, from SL Miss Glam, like, her story is so inspirational. It's one of the reasons why for years I've followed her, because of her story. Like, oh my gosh. And I feel like so far, I don't feel like Stephanie has ever forgotten where she's came from or what she's going through. And she always is reminding us that, look, this is what I came from, but you can do it too. Look, this is what I struggle with, but you can do it too. Like, that's inspiration. That's inspiration. Influence is not inspiration. Go to the store and buy this. Look, I have this cute high-rise apartment in New York City, or this nice beach house in LA. That's not inspiration. That's not what's going to touch people. And it's hard. It's hard because you guys, I mean, I'm working on myself. I'm working on it. And like I said, I'm not here to put my community down. I just feel like we can do so much better as young women in our community. We could be so much more innovative and we could be so much more impactful if we lost some of this fake superficial identity. Like, just lose it. And I think half of it is because a lot of the people in the community are fake and superficial, and a lot of them are just chasing fame. But I also know that it's not everybody, and it can't be everybody, because I'm not like that. And if I'm not like that, there has to be somebody here that's not like that. And again, like I said, I don't believe every girl is like this. It's just what I'm talking about. I hope you guys get it. Anyways, I'm rambling on too much. The eyebrows are done. I don't know if I'm going to use any lashes today. I forgot to use, you guys, the highlighter because I already went ahead and used the other highlighter. So I'll have to use this in a different video or later in this video. But I'm going to try the mascara on my bottom lash. I normally don't put mascara on my bottom lash, but I'm going to try it because I feel like this spoolie is really good for the bottom lashes. And also I plan on putting lashes on top of my top lash. So I don't want to put mascara on there. Ooh, I actually like this, you guys. I don't know if you can see. They look so long. Oh my God. What kind of illusion? What kind of magic? They look long. Maybe they are long because I haven't put anything on them in a long time, and I probably just didn't even know notice they were there anymore because I haven't put mascara on them. But made my bottom lash so long. Also, you guys, I still have my sty on my eye, or whatever it's called. And I think I know where it's from. I stopped using this eye cream, but for a minute I was using like under eye cream, and I noticed a lot of white like bumps. They weren't pimples, I don't know how to describe it, but they were like pus filled, I guess, like underneath my eye. And I went to go have it checked, and they said that, I forget what they called it, but they said that they would have to extract them, and they pulled out a needle, girl. A needle. I said, my eye? And they said, yeah. I said, not today, let me think about it. And I don't think I'm going to have anybody put a needle towards my eye. I might look into trying to extract it myself, but at this moment I'm just like, it's okay for now. Like, you can't really see it. Wow, this makes me want to put some on my top lash, but I'm putting lashes on. This is so nice. Okay, I wish you guys could see. The lighting is like super bad right now, so you probably can't see, but this is not bad actually, you guys. So I'm gonna keep this around. I'm gonna be putting on my lashes off camera, so you guys don't need to see that. Oh, let me wipe my... I feel like there's something else I needed to talk about, but at this point we've been talking for so long. I'm gonna give you guys a break because I feel like I can, if something else comes up, I can talk to you guys about it later. Okay, you know what we can try though? This Alley Oop highlighter stick. We're running out of light. I want to try it on my brow bone actually, see what it's giving there. Also, you guys, I noticed, I don't know, I was looking at playback and I noticed that like my teeth are shifting again because I haven't been wearing my retainers. So I gotta get that together. I'll just be lazy, and honestly at night I'll be forgetting to put them on. I feel like I need to like pat it in though. So that's really what it is. Okay, I like this. It's a lot easier than like putting eyeshadow on. Yeah, that was really easy to do. I actually like this pencil. Really nice. It is a little bit bright on me for my skin tone, so I wish I would have went like with a deeper gold. But for highlight, it's not bad. I actually don't mind it. Put the package over there. So the only thing we didn't get to try, you guys, is the Fenty Beauty. I do love the brushes, of course, like what's not to love about them. I actually am going to be doing a makeup declutter soon, and I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of my brushes, so I'm going to clean out my makeup case. What else? I think that's everything, you guys. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. I am going to put like a little bit of color on my lips today. I normally don't wear color, but for this look I think it'll be good. Oh, you know what else I wanted to say too? And this is for like anybody who's watching, like to my family members, my friends, while I'm going through my caterpillar phase. I just want to explain something to like family members, friends, and even you guys. If you DM me on social media, I do not read my DMs. So don't get offended because I don't read them. Since I've been on Instagram, I never read my DMs unless I have like a giveaway or I'm doing something and I'm looking for a reply from someone. But I don't really like, DMing me is not a form of like a sustainable form of communication for me. I'm an extremely introverted person. The best way to reach me is through text message and email. That's the best way to reach me. If you're a friend or a family member, you have my phone number, girl, just text me. I hate when you guys, like, I hate when people like video call me or FaceTime me. I don't like that. Like, I don't know where you are. You don't know where I am, what I'm doing. Do not be FaceTiming me randomly. And like the messages on Facebook, especially if you're a family member, I am not on Facebook. I don't care if it shows you that I'm logged in. I am not on Facebook. Like, I'm not getting the messages. I'm not answering the calls. I am not on Facebook. Call me on my phone, okay? It's nothing personal. I just feel like a lot of people, friends, especially, and family members, y'all know who you are. You take it personally if I don't like reply back to like a DM or like, oh, I tagged you in this and you didn't say anything back. Girl, I do not live on social media. I live in real life. I do not answer my DMs. I don't even read them, y'all. So and I know that like a lot of you guys are probably like, well, that sucks because like I want to send you a DM or something like that. The best way, if you're from social media and you're like a supporter of mine, the best way to contact me is not through DMs. The best way to contact me is through comments, because I will see a comment on a post. I will see a comment on a video. I probably won't see my DMs. I never check my DMs. Like, I've missed out on so many good opportunities from not checking my DMs, you guys. So if that says anything to you, I'm not a DM girly. So I just want to put that out there because I feel like y'all don't understand. Like, I am introverted. I am really introverted. And also, like, I feel like my friends and my family members get so bent out of shape. Like, oh, I messaged her, she didn't message me back, and like I unfollowed her. Girl, unfollow me. I don't care. I don't, honestly, you guys, I don't want anybody following me that isn't really genuinely interested in what I have to say or post. That's just me personally. I don't need the support. I don't need you to support me when you don't actually support the content or what I'm putting out. For instance, I had a family member tell me recently, oh, you know, I subscribe to your channel and I just play your videos even though I'm not interested in what you have, even though I'm not interested in what your content. It's just not my style. Like, it's just not my style. I'm not really interested in it. I was like, so why did you subscribe? Oh, it's just to support you, girl. It's just, you know, like, I'm just showing you, like, I support you, and like I have a channel too. Like, you don't have to be interested in what I post and what I have to say. You can just play my videos so that I get the views. You can just follow. So you followed me and you play my video so that you could tell me that, so that I could follow you and play your video, because you want me to support your content. Why are we supporting each other's content when we're not even interested in each other's content? We can still be friends. We can still be family members. I don't have to watch or support you. Listen, you guys, I am such a real person. I don't think people get that. I do not want one single person, not one single person, supporting my content who aren't genuinely interested in my content. And that's one of the reasons why I've taken a lot of like personal relationships offline. Like, okay, no, I'm not following friends and family members. This is just for the people who actually like this type of content, because for the amount of times I've heard people, like personal friends and relationships, having something to say about my content as if what they think about me holds like so much weight. Like, oh yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like that you do that. Or why do you have all that pink? Like, why is that like that? Or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I don't want the support. I don't want the, hold on, mommy, I'm done almost. I don't want the support of people who don't generally support what I create. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want people to support me because they like what I'm creating. It's like, oh, we have to support each other. But is it support though? Is it real support if y'all are copying each other, biting from each other, taking from each other? Is that really girls supporting girls? Is it really? When what you really should be doing is celebrating somebody else's win, celebrating other people's creativity, not stealing from them, but celebrating it. And then you try to do it all under the umbrella of manipulation by saying, oh no, we should be helping each other out and we should be lifting each other up. But you're not lifting up your fellow girl when you're taking from her, and you're not lifting her up on her platform and saying, oh, look at what she did. Look at how great she did this. That's so cool. I'm going to do it too. But instead, what's happening is people are copying like bigger influencers, are copying smaller influencers, and are not giving the smaller influencer the credit. That's not girls supporting girls. That's not girls supporting girls. That's one girl or a few girls getting over on a bunch of other girls. You know, you gotta be careful who you are in a group with too. I feel like if you see somebody being a serpent in the group, you gotta be like, let me watch out for that. Let me steer clear of that. And you have to have your own mind and discern for yourself, because influencers, this is what they do. This is their job, is to influence you, to change your mind, to influence you to think a certain way and behave a certain way. So unless you have your own mind and you can sit back and look at what's happening and discern for yourself, okay, this person is not as genuine as they seem online. Like, they seem a little disingenuous, and it's going to be hard for you guys to tell because you're only seeing what we're showing you. So you don't know everything that's going on, but you can see patterns and behaviors even in what we're showing you that could tell you straight up, okay, like I said earlier, yeah, what somebody consumes, an audience member consumes, is a reflection on them, but what a content creator creates, or what a content creator puts out there, is a reflection on them. So you really need to think to yourself, like, is this all this person is about? I don't know. I'm not saying everybody in our community. I'm just talking about the majority. And I'm talking about larger influencers, larger people with bigger audiences, bigger voices, people who are supposed to be inspiring, and they're not out there inspiring, they're out there influencing. Think about it. Think about it. I guess all I'm saying to sum everything up is I think we can do better within our community. And I, for one, am uninspired, and just the influencers, especially the bigger ones, are giving me the ick. I'm like, ugh, it's just ick. It's cringy. It's cringing. And I'm just like, do I want to be a part of a community like this? I don't know. Like, I would much rather be a part of another community and just have my pink style. Like, I would rather be a part of, like, the interior design community, like healthy lifestyle, mental health. I would rather be a part of another valuable community and just have the pink as an aesthetic than be a part of the pink community and have the weight of being superficial on my shoulders. That's it, y'all. That's all on my mind. This is the makeup. I'm gonna throw on my lashes and do this little intro really quick. I was supposed to take pictures, but now it's getting so dark. I think that's just that. I'm sorry if I was looking down a lot and around a lot. I have like 2 mirrors for my makeup, so I'm generally looking at my makeup. At the same time, I'm like making sure I'm in focus on the camera, because y'all know I can't really see when I look up here and my phone's down there. So sorry about all of the eye lines. I'm probably the only one that will notice because I'm an actor. But I love y'all, and I just want to say thank you so much for listening. If you guys have any advice for me, please leave it below. But yeah, I do love you guys, and yeah, I will probably see y'all in the next clip, even though this video is long enough to be its own. I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next clip, but I'm gonna take care of my baby Pinky. So, cool beans.